maintenance cycle. So from start to end, and also user support. Okay, so to start with MM overview, that we will be covering total 45 days class, and I will show you the what all the content we'll cover. So this is the structure we will set up in SAP in the background. Okay, so if your business is managing warehouse, then we also create warehouse, storage type, storage bin, section and quant. So everything will be set up initial stage. This is purely a configuration. So when we set up a configuration, then it is all creation, okay, and assignment.
Yeah.
So then we will go in SD integration. So you must be working with the sale order. Okay, if you want to ship some material, then you have to create a sale order and assign the material and give the plant. Okay.
Yeah.
So now can you see this logistics execution, logistics maintenance, sales and distribution? Okay, this is the integration part where we will be doing a backend configuration, and we will assign the sales office, sales group, sales organization and distribution channel, division, everything we will be assigned to material management. Okay, so when we ship any material through a sale order, then this is the method in the background setup, and we will be moving the material through sales order, creating outbound delivery and issue the PGI, that is post goods issue, and deliver it to customer. This is the process. Okay. Then in MM master, we have a basic vendor master record setup, material master, purchasing info record, source list, quota arrangement, catalogs. Okay, so you have worked on any source list or quota arrangement?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay, see, these are all basic record, and quota arrangement is nothing but you can divide your procurement with multiple vendors with quota allocation. Suppose you have a 10 vendors for one particular material or two, matlab, the product line is multiple product line. So you have 10 vendors. On that 10 vendors, you can allocate 5%, 10%, 20%. Whoever is giving you best rate, best price and quality, you can allocate more business to him. So the quota arrangement will help you to identify your vendor allocations.
Okay.
Then structure procurement. So what is the structure procurement? We do plant specific purchasing, cross plant purchasing, cross company code purchasing. What does it mean? Plant specific purchase means you are having office in Hyderabad and you have a plant called 1 and 2, and you can procure the material locally. Okay. Cross plant purchasing means it is a centralized purchase organization. Your office having Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, then you will be having a one single purchase organization, and you do a cross plant, my Delhi to Mumbai, Mumbai to Delhi, Chennai to Mumbai, Mumbai to Chennai, Delhi, Chennai, Chennai, Mumbai. Like that you can procure the material with the purchasing. Okay. And cross company code means, suppose you have India, you have operation Singapore, then you can complete procurement through from Singapore, like import or export. So this is called cross company code purchasing. Okay. So the company code defines here two different entities. One is India, one is Singapore. Then organization valuation level. So material can be evaluated at company code level and also can be evaluated at plant level. Why it is default written? Because plant level is only the material is evaluated, because while you are receiving the stock, it will go for a, without plant and storage location you cannot receive the stock, right? So that you have to evaluate your material with the plant, not to company code level. Can you see the screen? Which screen you are seeing?
Yes, sir. Right. MM process flow. It's racks, material racks.
So this is the basic example of your warehouse. The warehouse will be looking like this.
Yes, sir.
Then MM procurement process. We have a direct material procurement, standard process, indirect material procurement, consumable materials, blanket purchase order, outline agreement, service procurement, pipeline procurement, consignment, all this kind of procurement category where we can procure and use for business.
Yes. Yes.
This is the purchasing process will take. First, where you get from requisition. Then you will identify your source of supply. That is your identification of vendor.
RFO.
Yes. Then
Yeah. Sending.
yes. Then vendor selection. Then order processing. Then purchase order
Yeah.
maintenance into vendor. Then goods receipt. Then invoice verification.
Yeah.
Then payment processing.
Yeah.
So this is the cycle process. Will follow all the standard process by business. So this is the way the actual purchase will take place in the inventory. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, purchase requisition can be done by through production planning, MRP, sales and distribution, and other department.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yes.
all comes into where it's
Yes.
come to a material management. So when we get a requisition, then we start working for the procurement. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Then source determination, which comes into request for
Yeah.
quotation, then quotation, compare quotation,
Yeah.
then make agreement. So why we require agreement? We required agreement because the
Yeah.
vendor will be a long-term procurement, and we put an agreement with the condition saying that discount, freight, and insurance, everything will be given by vendor, and we have a long-term contract with the let's say 10,000 quantity of that particular material. So the 10,000 quantity of material will be
Yeah.
procured throughout the year, right from January to till December. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Then vendor selection, confirm vendor, quota arrangement. You have to do that because the quota arrangement is very important. You have to allocate your business to many
Yeah.
vendors because you cannot depend one vendor in the business. Okay, so you have a multiple vendor, multiple
Yeah.
time you can procure the material.
Yes.
So you don't depend one
Yeah.
vendor. You have a multiple vendor. This vendor fails, then you can arrange a next vendor. So here the quota arrangement is.
Yes. Yes.
Then purchase order. You have to create a purchase order. Then if you have a release strategy, then you have to release the purchase order and go for a procurement.
Yeah. Yeah.
After purchase order, what will happen? Goods receipt, quantity check,
Yeah.
quality check,
Yeah.
then material document
Yeah.
generated and FI document generated.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
The-
Okay. Okay.
Then invoice verification. So this is called Myro. The invoice are processed based
Yeah.
on purchase order, goods receipt, invoice
Yeah.
block and post
Yeah.
because sometime vendor will be supplied a less quantity. That time you have
Yes.
to
Yes.
check with the purchase order. Okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
you can block your invoice and get the full quantity of material from vendor, then you can post. That is why invoice block and post. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Then payment processing. The finally when you book a Myro, the executed in finance
Yeah.
once invoice posted.
Okay.
So the configuration what we will be seeing in this complete course is material classification, batch management, BOM, MRP,
Yeah.
CBP, pricing, release, inventory, physical inventory, accounting, logistics. These are all the configurations. We will set up
Yes.
every configuration and test the scenario accordingly. Then you become a full consultant if you know all this configuration. Okay. So
Okay. Okay.
these are all the sum of transaction codes for use every day.
Yeah.
So we use every day this transaction code for your requirement. Okay.
Yes. Sir. Yes.
Then we should know all these tables where the record is getting stored in the SAP, like
Yeah.
material master, purchasing
Material.
record, MARA, MARC,
Yeah.
MAKT, MEW, MKPF, all these are all the tables which will be in a backend, all the data will be stored. Now I am going to show you that what are the class content of material this. Okay.
Yes.
So these are all the class from right from basics. Can you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So this is total 40 classes are there. In 45 hours we can do all the classes day by one by one, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll show you the total course content of material. So in material management, we will cover
Okay.
introduction to MM, SAP overview that you don't require. We will do a MM, then we will set up organization structure, enterprise structure in the system, creation organizational elements, company,
Yeah.
company code, plant, sole and purchasing, all we will create, master data, source determination, purchasing, document types, release procedure, condition pricing procedure,
Yeah.
service management. Here it is also important, your business having a service vertical, so we can have a service management.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a procedure for services, then we have a inventory management, then we have a physical inventory, then we will have a special stock procurement types, then valuation and account determination. These are all configuration. Okay, split valuation. What is mean by split valuation? It's internal procurement or external procurement will be in the business. So that way we will doing the split valuation configuration also included. So valuation and account determination is configuration. Where the accountant valuation, because when you post goods receipt or goods issue, Myro, Migo, transfer posting, stock transfer, these all are material document will get generated, as well as financial document will also get generated. Suppose you are transferring one plant to other plant material,
Yeah.
if the stock will carry or not,
Yes.
if the stock will have value or not.
Yes. Stock at value.
Yes, so that time it is required all these account determination settings in the system, you have to do a configuration. Okay.
Okay.
And finally we have an integration with other module like SD, FICO, because without SD and FICO MM cannot function. Same way without MM, SI, SD and FICO cannot function. So these are the topic I am going to cover on complete 45 hours or 40 days.
Okay.
So once you learn, the benefit is that you can become a functional consultant, and also you can work as a end user and you can support your end user as well.
Okay.
So you have any questions, you can ask me. And secondly, you have
Uh,
seen SAP, right? This is a SAP screen. This way
yeah.
we can see the structure, and I will give you these notes to you. The 45 days
So
notes you have.
it's IDES you gave me, or from what I can create some plans and through IDES. No?
See, uh, this is the server. Okay, when I'm logging this server, I'll show you.
Yeah. Yeah. IDES sandbox. Okay. Sure. Okay.
What you are seeing now currently?
SPRO, it's implementation guide and SAP customizing implementation guide. Okay.
Now, can you see the
Uh,
enterprise structure?
yeah.
Okay, so here we will be doing this configuration, enterprise structure definition and assignment. Okay, here material management, logistics general, logistics execution and SD
Yeah.
finance. So these two
Yeah.
are very important when we will be working. We will be I will be teaching you complete configuration and we have to set up. For example, I will show you. I have set up one test project company for a class for one of the student.
Yeah.
Structure, navigation. So here I have SYSN is my company. It's RAM Infotech. Okay.
Okay.
In this RAM Infotech, I click detail.
Yeah.
The system will provide you the
Yeah.
complete structure what I've shown you in the
Yeah.
presentation. That is the structure. Okay. This is the RAM
Yeah.
Infotech company code, plant. There are two plants, then credit control area, then this controlling area, then sales organization, then
Okay.
purchase organization. So this is the structure
Okay.
where we will be learning. So you will create everything in your own and you can set up the new business project. So you can work on that. You can, so for example, I have created this. You can see my stock report, MMB 1822 my material, SYS and my plant, yes, and I give blank. So now if you see, you get, these are all the stock is showing now. So this is my plant, this is my plant location, this
Yeah.
is my stock location.
Yeah.
So this way you will
Yeah.
learn. So you will learn everything. As a end user, you know how to go the transaction. For example, MB51. If I go here and execute,
Yeah.
so far I have done so many transactions in this material.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So this way
Right.
you will thoroughly become a consultant for a functional level and support level. So you don't have any problem as a
So
getting the job.
sir, how can I generate like plant and that through IDS or through online server? You mean that all?
Can you see this login
How
pad?
can I create?
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See in this I will same
Yes,
way.
I can see.
Yeah, same way I can set up and give it to you. You can work on this server. That is this is the IDES.
Okay.
I will give you access. Don't worry. For your complete class
Yeah.
45 days, I'll give you. You can practice
Sir.
like for example SC09. This is my user ID.
Sir.
Okay, display. So this is the project you will
Yeah. Yeah.
have. So like this is the project what I am doing,
Yeah.
RAM Infotech project. Okay, same way I
Yeah.
will give you separate. For example, Yogesh, don't have Sanket. They don't have anything. So this way you can work on this server. I will give you the server access also in this complete class.
Okay. And so I one more thing I
Hmm.
want to ask that it's a SAP MM.
Hmm.
Likewise, it's another one like SAP CRM. What is
Okay.
that?
That is a customer relationship management. That is something different to MM.
Okay. 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 What is this, sir?
That is
I
only a
don't.
service support call, like a customer relationship management, where the service vertical will come, CS, customer support. So if you go
Yeah.
for any, for example, if you have a laptop has got damaged or not working, then you go to the service center, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Right.
in service center, what will happen? They will take your laptop, register a call, and they will create a call ID, and they will give it to you one number. This call, this the laptop is booked under this ticket, so you can take the status whenever we repair and update the post. All this will happen in the software because your laptop name, your serial number. So CRM is basically managed by
Yeah.
a relationship management with the client. That is completely
Okay.
different vertical, not related to MM or SD or FI.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah, that is different module.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
this
sir.
is
Okay.
the small demo. I think this way you can work on this, and I will cover entire thing in material management.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you have to tell me when you want to start and how what is the time for your classes every day. If
Yeah, yeah.
still you are working with
And
LNT or what?
what is? No, 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 sir. I left the job last month. That's why I'm looking for.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, I will help you to make a resume and all. Don't worry. So first you have to learn and practice a lot. Okay, because
Yeah.
if the
Yeah.
configuration
Yeah.
is there when you are when you what is the main see we do only configuration as a functional level. You worked in uh,
Yeah.
end user level, that will help you only to understand, but when you do a
Yeah.
configuration you will support as well in your
Yeah.
business when you get a job. So you have to do a lot of practice on that.
Yes, sir.
Then you get a job in
Uh,
no, easily. So don't need to worry because they take even 2 years 3 years experience, you know very well an end user concept, no. So they will take you easily because
yeah.
the generally the fresher will take, but they will not treat you a fresher. One second. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Hmm? Sorry. Hmm. Okay, give me a call. I'll give you a call 10 minutes because I'm in the other class now, right? Today I will let you know. Today it's totally busy because another two students are waiting. So probably you tell them tomorrow. Okay, give me 10 minutes. I will check with them. Give me 10 minutes. I will give you a call. Actually, I'm on the demo. I'll close that phone. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is the way you can
Yes,
easily
sir.
get a job. Not a problem. Also, we will try to help you. Some of my consultant, they know very well, so they can place that your resume to companies and you can get a job.
Okay.
So what is your timing preference, and
Okay.
you are from where in Hyderabad? Where?
No, I'm from Ahmednagar. It's in Maharashtra.
Okay, I'm in Mumbai here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So what time you
Okay.
required in
Okay.
the morning time? Because
Sir, actually, I
hmm,
have.
hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I have a IDES demo
Okay.
version.
Hmm.
I'm practicing it right now
Hmm.
with one of my friend in ABAP,
Hmm.
SAP ABAP,
Hmm.
working for Atos.
Okay.
He gave me that IDES,
Hmm.
and I'm practicing in OX15 and OX02 like that.
Hmm.
That's why I'm looking for that. I don't get any idea that like how can I create and what actually the functional consultant does.
Functional
That's
consultant
why
does,
I'm
yes, functional consultant does to set up completely structure, and,
yeah,
and they set up the business completely because we do only everything right from creation,
yeah,
okay, copy,
yeah,
delete, change,
yeah.
all the activities we will be only doing.
Okay.
No end user will do. End user only have a limited access.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you let me know
Okay, sir.